You know what? I will go to hell before I sit here and I watch this country and the world turned over to these savages. I'm done, I'm pissed, and I'm not putting up with it anymore.
I think part of the reason that YouTube is killing television is partly because it's technologically advantageous.
Destroy the child, corrupt them all.
Make no mistake about it, there's nothing that TV can do that YouTube can't do.
What do you want to talk about? Al-Qaeda.
Evil ain't cool and evil ain't fun.
So for those that don't know who Logan Paul and KSI are, KSI is the most subscribed British YouTuber. If you don't know who Logan Paul is, then you don't internet. Logan Paul is America's most infamous YouTuber. And they're gonna have a little punch up. Now this is gonna be the biggest white collar boxing match to ever take place. It's also gonna be the biggest event that has ever happened on the internet. The first YouTube boxing match, which at the time was the biggest white collar boxing event of all time, was against KSI, the reigning champion, and Joe Weller, another very famous British YouTuber. KSI won the fight, he became the champion, and he called out Logan Paul. Why would you want to watch these losers fight, you ask? A lot of people have been saying to me, Geraint, why do you care about this fight? And the answer is that it's already sold more pay-per-view buys than Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather.
All right.
This is what the internet is for, people. I will watch any two men fight. It doesn't matter if it's on the street, in a skip, in a boxing ring, in a cage. Why would you not want to watch this fight? They're two young lads. It's just like the best school fight you've ever seen. Two young lads, except with a load of money behind them. They can afford decent trainers. KSI has been training with Olympic champion Vidal Riley. Logan Paul has been training at Floyd Mayweather's gym with the money team. Is it going to be like two axle grinders just... Or is someone getting knocked out? Is it going to be a shambles? Is someone going to shit themselves live on the internet? On the undercard, we've got their brothers, Jake Paul and Deji. Now, I don't know if I've shown you this video before, but this was Deji around 3 weeks ago.
Oh! There we go!
Oh my God. Deji, come on. Hey Deji, you're a big man, you know. Oh my God.
But here's a video of him now.
Oh my God.
I retract everything already.
I literally rotate it all back. So,
Oh, mate, play that shit!
okay, so this is Jake Paul right now.
In all through history, in Europe, when you were rallying your troops together ever since the medieval era, what would happen is, obviously, you would pay taxes to a certain castle keep or wherever, so that if you came under attack, you were allowed to come into the castle walls, and that's why towns exist, because they live and they spewed out from castle walls. So you would hide inside of, let's just say, I don't know, like Durham or Oxford or whatever, and the entire, on the battlefield, where everyone was stood, all the men that could fight or were able to fight, whatever, they were all from that geographical location. The next one over were from that geographical location. Now this changed in the Second World War, because in the First World War, because of the artillery, the first man that would run in would mean that all of you would have to run in, and all of your wives that you know from back home would be spouseless.
All of them.
All of them would be spouseless.
All of my wives.
Oh no, I mean everybody's wives. We're not Mormons.
This was a thought I had, was, are Logan Paul and KSI gonna be drugs tested? Because imagine...
They must
Imagine...
Well,
Logan Paul's been at fucking Trump Tower, right? And Trump's gone, listen, I'm about to get impeached. Here's a shitload of Russian steroids. And he just comes juiced to the gills. His nipples are leaking. He just rides in on a fucking bodyboard into the arena, right?
on a wake of his own test. America, fuck yeah! You have Clifford the Big Red Dog is fucking jabbing up, running around this
What?
fucking What? Clifford the Big Red Doctor, the Russian dude. He's running, he's jabbing up, he's taking steroids, he's running around this like underground ring. There's like this hot Russian women in lab coats like taking, not just taking tests, but taking tests. He's running around. And then you got Rocky with a fucking log, like Logan Paul.
Logan Paul!
Logan Paul! He's like going up a mountain and he's got Mr. Miyagi or the fucking Italian dude that eats too many fucking calzones coming after him. That shit is what fucking Deji should be doing, but he's not doing that.
Yes.
He's like the air conditioning is wafting him closer to the ground.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Of course it would be. If me and you were gonna fight, you've been fighting all your fucking life, you would train straight away, right? If I knew that if I knew it's 3 months time.
You?
No, just
I mean, I don't think I'd train.
whatever
Come
it
on.
is.
Come on. I wouldn't even train. I wouldn't even train. I'd probably get on a train.
And go to fucking Wales.
She's had more men in her than a fucking Turkish barbers.
The fight ended in a draw and it was really good and there's gonna be a rematch.
Seen your dad? No.
So I have found a band that I think are going to blow your tits off. The band's called Polyphia.
Love it already. Shit.
Note for note, I think that's one of the best metal hooks I've ever heard.
Oh, is that it?
Just the hook, just the... Do you want to hear it again?
No.
Okay, so
Really good.
let me introduce you to Polyphia.
Okay, so here we go.
Listen to
It's
this.
gonna happen now. Hip-hop shit this right now, and you can spit over it, you can fucking scream over it, and I fucking said this and they've done it. This is sick.
See what you think to this.
Fucking like 16, bro.
What a fucking video!
Watch.
They are insane, and I cannot believe that I'd never found them before. Look, this was last week though, and it's got around 2 million views. So they're coming up. They're like slowly
Mate, I'm coming
snowballing.
up. I'm fucking coming up. That's amazing. The video as well is so good. If you guys
So-
are fucking seeing this, like the fucking just simple drop camera, like wall transition to black, but the fact that it's it's upside down, it's a different church. It's fucking good. Like, it's the lighting as well in the first clip where it's so like harsh and like cream white, it's like so good. And then when it goes down and the drum starts playing and it's like red evil, two sides of the church as well. It's fucking simple. It's really, really good.
Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans, okay? Hillary Clinton is a goddamn demon.
I know. Let's try this way. Hey, Michael.
This feels natural.
We're going to be talking about what's happening in the airwaves, all right? What has been going on the social media? Tonight. Let's do it together. Go on. Tonight on Hardline News. Hardline News. In the news this week, Alex Jones has been banned from the internet.
No, that's what the internet. That's what the internet would say, because that's what they did to Alex Jones. But as soon as you say collectively with your money and your numbers, he is not allowed to be listened to, you are telling the 80% that weren't listening to him, this is somebody that you should listen to because we're saying don't listen to it.
What is all this stuff? What is Venezuela?
They literally just pissed on a bee's nest for no fucking reason. And now Alex Jones he's got more money, more fucking followers, and he's going to do more damage to your enterprise than he was doing already.
If you're going to ban a conspiracy theorist, don't not expect there to be more conspiracy theories about you.
Exactly. What you need to do is plagiarise and create him to be satire. You make him the enemy.
Which is what they've tried to do, but I think he's smarter than that.
Sell the baby parts, arrest the reporters that expose for keeping babies alive, eat the hospitals with their bodies, have the Pepsi taste testing systems be based on fetal tissue, all demonic systems, genetically engineer all the crops, overthrow creation, more blood.
When you think about free speech, if you make a law, or you make the rule, or whatever you want to fucking call it, if you say everybody in this room or in this environment on this planet has free speech, when you say that, you are then inviting there to be, no matter how plausible or impossible, there to be a counter argument to that. Which means that somebody somewhere will contest the idea. Now, if you imagine a society or the planet right now, we don't have everyone has the right to free speech. If that wasn't a thing, it would almost be like your brain would be programmed to know automatically, without autonomously thinking about it, that everybody has free speech. It's where you get brain fog.
If speech is really free, why do people still ask for your 2 cents? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Means that you create.
Why do people still wear sandals with socks?
Then when you break it down,
Why do you need an appointment to see a psychic? Why aren't blueberries blue? Can I spell creativity however I want? Does teletext still exist?
Is a gold fork still silverware?
that you would throttle that free speech, which means that everybody else is suddenly going to start to think, going, don't we have the right to free speech?
Hey, well, there you go. Ben Shapiro makes a great point.
Don't say that anything that is hateful is bad and then find hateful extraordinarily. They use this term hate speech to simply label stuff they don't like hate media per se, but by a lot of folks on the left who suggest that I am some sort of provocateur involved in hate speech. Well, what's to prevent Apple or Facebook from removing my content online simply because I don't abide by their standards. There are rumors today that a lot of these social media giants are going to start banning or restricting content from people who they deem climate change deniers. Not even people who acknowledge that climate change is happening, but worry that it may not be happening to the same extent that some on the left say and don't look like the left's solutions. Those people may not be safe from the predations of social media also. The company said it removed Alex Jones's pages for glorifying violence, which violates our graphic violence policy, and using dehumanizing language to describe people who are transgender, Muslim, and immigrants, which violates our hate speech policies. Again, this is where we get into some serious issues. Again, one of the things that's very weird about this is that I really dislike Alex Jones's brand. I think that Alex Jones is a liar. I think he's a conspiracist. I think he does say horrible things and hateful things on a regular basis. But there is no consistent standard that you can set. There's no limiting principle. And I'm sorry, I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you guys.
What's that famous quote that
I mean, the bottom line is go through your house and find all these things and eliminate them at the source, because you really need to figure out what's causing all these problems. It's about addressing the root cause of the problem, as well as using the type of supplements that we have to balance your hormones naturally and balance out your body naturally.
I can get Obama's emergency alerts through this. Now when he comes and takes over my cell phone when my Samsung TV's watching me.
I think we're nearly at a wrap. We're done. Whilst Michael's not here, I just would like to reiterate that he is the lowest of the low in terms of talent that I could find for this show. So if any of you would like to come on this show and have some decent, intellectual, intelligent, rational and logical conversations, then I would highly advise you to DM me on Instagram, message me on Facebook, DM me on Twitter. It's just, it's unbearable. I don't want to have to continue and carry on being his friend anymore. Like, I don't want to go on this show. So welcome back. Michael has just entered into the room.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Cheers.
Saint-Cheval.
Nonchalant.
This is 100% real. The energy level is just rising to an absolute cacophony, a crescendo, a finale, a coup de grace.
We have some breaking news. UFC superstar Conor McGregor was taken into custody.
A commotion, a brawl broke out, breaking out the windows of a rival fighter's bus. Smash the windows! It's Conor.
Just send me location.
Conor, what's your message to your fans?
He was arrested.
Very disturbed by this whole situation.
Let me know, and that's it. We have to finish this.
When you combine the whole animal that is the fight game, there's nobody that does it better than me.
Listen to this place.
I think I am the pound for pound number one.
When cage closed, nobody can help me. Nobody.
I'm gonna do whatever I want in there. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Khabib versus Conor is the fight to make. It's the fight that makes sense.
Now, I'm gonna make him humble. I'm gonna change this game.
He's too easily hit. So I'm gonna shoot this man up. Trust me on that.
I am ready. I'm born ready. Anytime, anywhere.
My fist is just gonna break his whole face, and that's it. I'm gonna be ruthless in there.
I wanna take him down, play with him, and make him give up.
He's gonna be shooting for his life.
Oh, he tagged him in the left. Oh!
His shots left him. I can hit you from anywhere.
This guy mauls everybody.
Dana, what time is it?
One round it will take me to knock him out.
This is #1 easy fight in lightweight division.
think Big John can stop this fight at any moment. You have to give up. He's gonna break his arm. Hit, it's all over. That's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen.
I predict I rearrange his face.
He is a monster.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Let's go with your chicken. Surprise, motherfucker! The king is back!
You've done it wrong. You've not counterbalanced it. Listen, that's fine. Leave it.
Leather shoes. Only your life is come to bruise. People can't love you. Made a thing on YouTube.